Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you guys how I got this really simple Valentine's Day look. Yeah, it's just this really nice olive gold look, and it's really simple and easy to do with a really dramatic eye look. Eyeliner. You can definitely omit the eyeliner if you want to. I just happen to like it the way it is, just like this. And also I'm going to give you guys 10 date night ideas for the single and lone hearts just like myself. And you can do some of these with friends, you can do them alone, and if you're a couple you could also do these with your boo thing. So let's get started. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my eyes using MAC's 24-hour Extend Eye Base. After that, I'm going to set my primer using my Chestnut powder in. It's in chestnut. And I still haven't done my brows, which is weird because obviously I have no brows, so I tend to put my brows on before I do anything, but not this time. This time I'm bearing myself to you guys. I'm like really extremely excited because that olive color that I'm using on my eyelid, I've been wanting a color like that for so long, and I had no idea that it was inside my makeup drawer this entire time because I didn't even look through the Jouer Cosmetic eyeshadow, what are they called? Eyeshadow crayons that I had, because like I saw a blue one and I saw like this goldy one and this black one, but other than that I really didn't go over them, so I didn't even know I had this one until like a couple of hours ago, because I was planning on doing a completely different look. I wanted to do like one of those simple nude eyes, except I was gonna go for like a brown shimmery color and red lips. That's what I wanted to do originally, and I still might do it, but yeah, I opted out for this one instead, and I hope it turns out perfectly. Yeah. And if you look at my old video, like my first video compared to this video, my skin has cleared up, and that was because last week was like, not last week, the whole last month was like the worst skin. I don't even know, like I had such a bad skin fiasco. I had no idea what was going on. I was just breaking out everywhere, black spots everywhere, but they're starting to clear up, and I kind of like have this new skincare routine which I'm going to put up on my blog, and then I'm probably going to share it on here too, but I want to just put it on my blog because a lot of the spots are starting to clear, especially if you look at the last video. There was like a whole lot going on over here and on the forehead area, and all that is starting to clear up. All the scaly skin and stuff is starting to clear up. The worst thing that has happened since I started this skincare stuff was this ugly pimple right here, which I'm probably gonna hide because that's just gross. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna share it up on my blog soon. It's this really simple thing. It's just really simple products, and I think the most that I've done that I've never done before is I'm using an oil cleanser along with a clay cleanser, and I think the oil cleanser is really helping. And I was always scared to use an oil cleanser because I have really oily skin, but that's helping out. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Morphe palette. Oh my god, I have to look this up because I don't have the shade colors on here. Okay, so I tried finding the names, and I don't want to spend forever trying to look for these names, so I can't find it, but it's from the Morphe 35U palette, and I'm going to just show you guys like I normally do what color it is. And what I'm going to do is tapping into, I'll just show it to you guys too. My palette is like messed up right now, but it is this color over here. When I got the palette, it broke off, and it sucks because that ended up being my favorite color on this palette. But all that I'm going to do, I'm going to take that color and I am going to next, I'm going to go in with that olive color I was talking about. This is from Jouer Cosmetics. It's their cream eyeshadow crayon, and this is in the color Venetian. Ooh, Rihanna. That's all I think about when I hear the word Venetian. Anyways, this really nice olive color. I think that's what it looks like. Let's see if it'll concentrate. There we go. Super pretty. And I am just going to, is it just me or is that one? I'm going to add more on this eye because this one's a bit higher. Just going to take this and put it right on top. And you could take a concealer and put it underneath it and then put this color on top. Now using my Tarteist clay paint liner. Some of these things are like legit tongue twisters. Like, it's so hard saying some of these products. I don't know why. Just going to create a dramatic wing look. Now, like I was saying earlier, I have that dip right over there, as you can see. And when I'm doing my winged eyeliner, I like to keep my eye kind of open. That way I could create a straight line going over that dip. Or else if I don't do that, when I leave my eye like this, you're gonna like really notice that dip. So use my Professional makeup primer. Just hide these parts of my face. And now I'm gonna spray my face using the MAC Fix Plus. Avoiding my eyes too, but. So I am now using my Josie Maran Argan Enlightenment Illuminizer, and I use this as a highlighter like around the perimeters of my face after I put on my mascara. But today I want to see what it's going to look like if I just use it. I have to close the door. If I just use it underneath my foundation and see if it kind of gives it like a glisten. So let us try that out. So I'm going to start with very little of it first. Just put it here in the areas that I really want to glow first, and then just like start mixing it out afterwards. I think I want this one to glow too. So let's see. Oh wow. Yeah, that's a lot. It looked like the Tin Man. I hope the foundation goes over it. So using my beauty blender, we're just gonna go over that. It's just Valentine's Day, you also want to glow, you know? Next, I'm going to go in with my concealer from Kat Von D in the shade D37 Warm. I'm just going to stick this bad boy on. And mind you, I don't contour my nose. That's why I like always put it all the way up here, because it's kind of like, it's going to create the effect of a contoured nose. I'm just going to spray some primer on there. And then go in. I'm gonna go as close as I can to my line over here. And that's because I'm going to leave it bare. I don't want to put anything under there, even though I think it would look cute if I did, but I'm not. going to set the concealer area using the Ben Nye Chestnut powder. But before I do that, I'm gonna contour first. So using that same color that I contoured my eye, that I contoured my eye thing with. What do you call that again? Now that that is done, I'm going to go back in and I'm going to fix my eyeliner. And then we're going to move on to highlighting and blush. And I'm using an orange blush today. Now that that is done, I am going to put mascara on the bottom, on my bottom lashes. And I'm going to put on my blush, and I'm using the orange blush. It's called Lantana and it's from Becca. I'm just going to use this color right here. I'm just going to go ahead and highlight my face using this right. I'm going to put it on one of my brushes very lightly. That wasn't light at all. I actually took quite a bunch. So brows have been added, and now I'm going to go in with lips. I'm going to do my lips. So I'm gonna line my lips. I'm going in with Max Persistence, which is a nude color for me. Now you could leave it here, but I'm going to put some lip gloss over it, and I'm using the Fenty Beauty lip gloss in, it just says Fenty Glow, so I'm guessing that's the name. I wonder if this is the only, is this the only lip gloss? I don't know, but anyways, I'm gonna put it on my finger, and then apply it onto my lips. So thank you for watching. This is the finished look, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. But now getting to the most important part of the video, let's go ahead and talk about those 10 date night ideas for the single lone hearts and their friends. And you could also do this with your boo thing if you have a boo thing. I already said that earlier. But I have it in like my iPad, and yes, I do keep one of those on both my iPad and my laptop. No one's gonna be spying on me, I'll tell you that much. But let's get started. So number one, you can take yourself out on a fancy date. So you could take yourself out to a restaurant, or you can go to like one of those fancy movie theaters. I've been to one once and it was pretty cool. It was a nice experience, and I feel like I'm gonna do more of those actually, like go to fancy movie theaters and then just like film it and do videos and stuff, because they're pretty dope. So yeah, definitely go to one of those. I feel like this option is like kind of expensive, but you're worth it, aren't you? Like, go ahead and pamper yourself. I remember I took myself out to Mastro's once and I got lamb chops, lobster mashed potatoes, and this really good butter cake. Oh my gosh. And I didn't realize how full I was until I got up and I had to walk across the room, and I couldn't even stand up straight. I was literally like bent over, and I was like walking past families, and I was like, it was way too much, but the food was so good, and I pampered myself that entire night. It was amazing, and I think it would be a great date night idea for the single. You can also do it with your friends too, and just like go to a movie theater, like a fancy movie theater if you live in the Westwood area is iPick, and they have like this really cute couches for like couples that lay back and you're just like laying down in the movie theater, and up front they have like really nice spacious chairs for just single people. But it's real nice, and it comes with like a menu so you could order food and everything, but it's kind of expensive. Tickets are like, for that theater, the last time I went there was like $17. But yeah, it's kind of worth it if you think about it. And the popcorn's pretty good, minimal, but pretty good. Number two on the singles to-do list is you can do yoga or like a soul cycle, or just work out at home. And you could do yoga at home too. I'm actually gonna post a yoga video one of these days of like a routine that I do just for like deep breathing and calming myself down. But you guys can definitely try this, and I prefer yoga because it's kind of like gets into your head and you just relax and you think about it. I haven't tried soul cycling yet. I should, but especially because I heard Beyonce's in LA and I know where her soul cycle class is, so I might go ahead and that's my chair. I might go ahead and try soul cycling. But if anything, you could just work out at home and just get it out of your system, and just like for once not think about the fact that you're single, because I feel like working out is kind of like a distraction and stuff. So definitely try that. Number three on the list is you can go on a spa day. You could take yourself out to a cute little spa and just like get a nice massage, just relax and enjoy yourself. Those that I just gave you, those first three, are like kind of on the more expensive side. So if you're not doing yoga at home, and if you're not working out at home, and you don't have a gym membership, you are gonna have to pay for it. Again, guys, that's my chair. I'm wearing shorts, so my skin is rubbing against the leather. If you guys can even hear it, you guys probably can't hear it. But this number 4 that I'm about to give you, I think is kind of my favorite, and something that I probably might do this year, is you make a cheap fancy meal and have a movie night at home. So you can like go to In-N-Out, buy a burger if you're a burger eater, and cut it up and put it onto a little plate, a nice little plate. Do your little plate, your little plating designs and stuff, and make yourself a nice drink. Sit at home in your PJs, and if you're fancy, wear some nice fancy clothing and some nice fancy PJs and just sit down and watch a movie, probably like an action movie if you're not trying to think about love. But if you really want to be like soaked into the moment, no, Focus on me. Gosh. What's that? But if you really want to be like in the moment of love and stuff, just watch a movie, love movie. Like, what's one that's on Netflix? I know that How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days is on Netflix. You could also rent Love and Basketball on like Amazon, or you can watch Love Jones on YouTube. And those are some pretty good movies to watch and to just get you in that I wish I had a boo thing. And the last one is just to try something that you've always wanted to try and you never did. So I don't know, go like painting or something. That's actually one of the options for like with you and your friends, but you could go to like a painting class or something like that. Now, you and your friends. Something that you could do with your friends. Of course, there's the thing that everyone's probably going to be doing, and that's going to a club or to a bar. But if you are going to do this, I would say like bar hop or something, and make it a challenge for your friends to actually talk to people, because it's probably going to be filled with other single people. So make it a challenge to just like meet someone and talk to someone. And I know I'm the shy type, so I probably never do this, but yeah, like walk up to someone and just talk to them. Or you could go to karaoke. I think karaoke would be really fun, and just like let loose, especially if you're shy, and just think about it as no one in there besides your friends are ever gonna see you again, if you're lucky, and just like, you know, sing all out. Number 2 is have a game night with your friends or go bowling. And it's almost like a kickback in a way, you know, just like hang out with your friends at someone's home or someone's apartment. Number 3 on that list is get active as a group. So go hiking, go camping, go play beach volleyball. Actually, like have like campfire at Dockweiler Beach, and just like everyone bring your marshmallows, your marshmallows, and just like have campfire songs and hang out with people, you know, just like get active instead of just staying in. Go out and do something. This one I think is going to be very unpopular, but I like it. So you guys can have a scavenger hunt. That is, everyone brings in, like, for example, if you have a friend named Aiss, because that's me, and as your friends, they should know this about you, but what's my favorite cookie? My favorite cookie. And if you live in the Westwood area, there's Diddy Reese down the street, and everyone can go over to Diddy Reese and buy Aiss' favorite cookies, which is white chocolate chip, which is probably unpopular, but I love white chocolate chip cookies. And yeah, just something like that, and just make a night out of it. And if you don't even feel like leaving your house or your apartment, do it in your do it in that area, you know. Find a red car. Everyone goes and finds a red car. I mean, of course, make it much more fun than that. And if food is involved, all the better, because you know food makes everything great. Second to last, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I'll give you guys 11. Second to last is have a sleepover or movie night with your friends, which you're basically already having with yourself from the first list that I gave you. But yeah, have a movie night, build a fort, you know, put some lights in there, make it all cute and stuff, and everyone's in there like onesies, and just have a movie night. And you guys can cry together over being single if you guys are all single. I think I was the only one that was single in my friends group, so if I were to do this, I'd be doing it alone. And last but not least, go to a painting and art class with your friends. You know, one of those wine paint classes. You can do that. If you don't drink, definitely don't drink the wine, but you can still paint. Yeah, so those are my, what I thought was 10, but now I'm realizing is 11 date night ideas for the lone hearts such as myself and your lone heart friends. If you try any of those, let me know, because I want to know how fun it is, because I am most likely going to be making a cheap fancy meal at home and playing Sudoku or watching Lara Croft, because that's on Netflix now. So, and I don't remember watching, I just remember seeing scenes from it, so I'll probably watch that on Valentine's Day. But if you try any of these, Let me know if you try the makeup. Let me know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And bye-bye. Have a good day.